Hey, hi, Carl Brung here with you. How do you do? Feel free to like, subscribe. It's good to be with you. Let's take a walk down my time tunnel and see what's been happening there, and then good to catch you up. Hi, it's good to be back with you. Yes, it is. It's been a while. I know it really has been some time, and I did not come around. Tell you what I was doing? I've been quiet, but I've been observing and I've been looking at other channels. I've been looking at other presenters. I'd like to compliment and congratulate everyone for doing such a great job on YouTube. There are various programs I've been learning from. I've been looking at, of course, even more the African side of things. Juliet Ryan for Black Seed Family, Black Acres of the Gambia. There are other presenters who've been doing things as well, bringing home so much of information within diaspora. Yes, I've been just observing, and at the same time, I've been learning. I've been trying to catch up, but at the same time, too, I have been what you call a bit fed up. I've been frustrated because if we look at what's been happening here, which is really what I want to do, is talk about what's been happening recently. From March, we were in the lockdown. COVID came around, and COVID brought with it this whole disastrous happening in our lives. Our lives have been changed. From March, we went into lockdown. February, March, April. That's from February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Nearly 8 months, 7 to 8 months, we have been controlled. We've been restricted from doing things, and we have been told not to do and not what to do, and our lives have been turned upside down. And the question is, when will this really happen? When will we have a get away from this? When will this stop? We don't know. And during that period, it has created a lot of frustration, because you are hearing mixed messages. You get messages. You're told what to do: to wash your hands, wear a face mask, don't do this, don't do that. Hopefully they'll be finding a cure, they'll be finding a vaccine. And people have been pushed into areas where, yes, they complied. And now we're into October, November, and it's come back again. We've gone back into another spike. And one of the things I observe is that the confidence of the government, confidence in what people are saying, people have lost confidence, because it's like, how do we listen? What are we to do here? We are now back into another situation where this thing is spiking again. In Europe, it's come back again now, and all we get is so many deaths, numbers are rising, so many numbers, and this is creating such a trauma to each and every one of us. I'm so bloody frustrated and fed up, but the idea is keeping faith and keeping encouragement and keeping a mindset. I travel, and you see a few people are going potty, people are going crazy, some people are just fed up. People are doing things. I saw this morning on the bus, a guy sat and he's snorting, and it's like, wow, and the bus was empty upstairs. And people are just freaking out. Businesses are closing, people are losing their jobs. The political situation around the world, the world is in chaos. What do we do? How do we deal with this? It's the messages that are coming out from the government and the people to do this, do that, and people are trying to comply, and still, but this thing is giving a knock-on effect, and it is affecting. One of the things is that there's confidence. There's no confidence, but we have got to, on the positive side, try to look at it very positively as how we will get around this whole pandemic. If we look back from the years, I mean, I was born in the 50s, so we're looking at the early days where they had so much happening: polio, typhoid, we had Ebola, we had HIV and AIDS, we had everything's flying around the place, but we survived it. And one of the things I know is that we have to adhere. But if we look back in the early days, I mean, if we can survive it, then we can survive it now. And the message is, let's be positive and do what we have to do to save our lives and help others to save their lives. I mean, you ask you to wear a face mask, if you have to do that, then do that. do not disobey the rules. You have to wash your hands, whatever you do. But what is frustrating more is that we've gone into now nearly tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, where you have to be in a bubble. You cannot see your family. You cannot go out to visit anyone. It's really, really, you have to be in. Is there going to be a Christmas? Are we going to have a Christmas? They're creating the situation where you may not be able to visit some of your families for Christmas. How do we get around this? They claim a vaccine is coming, but in the meantime, I'm saying, look, it's to the point where if you want to call your GP, you cannot go to visit your GP. If you want to see your doctor, you have got to make a phone call and have an appointment, on the phone whereby your doctor will chat with you on the phone. You cannot go to see your GP and they'll tell you what to do, what not. It's like crazy, But one of the things I'm saying, while we wait for a vaccine, we're waiting for this vaccine, and I'm thinking people don't wait for a vaccine. It begins with us. Let's start with ourselves. And the first thing I know, what I believe in, is looking after yourself. We know this virus, whatever comes around, it's more like a cold. It attacks your respiratory system. We know that it affects you. So, if my grandmother and our generation, my grandmother can live to 104 or 5 years old, why can't we live on as well and live healthy? So let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to what we know. Let's go back to drinking our herbal teas. Let's go back to doing the things that we do. One of my vaccine is I use ginger. I've got ginger, cut ginger up, and that's blasted into my NutriBullet. Lemon, and I've got beetroot juice, and then I mix that with a bit of sarsaparilla for flavor, and that's in my bottle. And I just sit back, and whenever I feel thirsty, I drink that. I love that. Of course, it's healthy. And likewise, you've got people using things like aloe vera. Let's go back to herbs. Let's go back. Let's build our immune system. Let's build our vitamin C's. Let's use our vitamin D's. Let's drink our olive oil tablets. Let's drink our olive oil, fish oils. Let's do what we know. Let's build ourselves. So at the end of the day, even if whatever comes and it affects us, it will fight. It'll meet a fight. So we're going to war. So let's begin treating ourselves. Let's let our bodies be the soldiers and fight this thing instead of sitting waiting for a vaccine. Yes, the vaccine come. It may affect some people. It may work for some people. It may not for us. Or not for me. It may work for others. But in the meantime, if we have a strong immune system and build our system, in the meantime, adhering to what we have to do, wear our face masks, wash our hands, keep our social distancing if we have to, cough when you do, your mouth is covered with your face mask. Let's protect each other, and at the same time, let's try to be positive as we move into the new year, and we can all overcome this. Because flying, you want to travel, you can't go anywhere, you can't get on the plane, you got to get this, you get your PCR certificate before you travel from one country to every country around the world. You're being screened. It's a different era. So, all I could say here right now, I hope you all are well there. I hope everyone is keeping well. Work to care for each other. Let's unite, because we've got a war here, and we have to win this war. And so we will. So until the next time, when we meet again and talk about something else different, I just wanted to really sit back and rap with you about things the way I was feeling, the way I felt over the past few weeks and months. That's why I did not come on the channel, because I was just thinking, and I was like, what the hell? I need to get over this as well. So it's nice of you to be there. It's nice of you to listen. Nice for you to subscribe, and nice to know that I'm still around. And once there's life, there's hope. And we're all in this thing together. So we've got to work it out. Let's do it right. So until we meet again, feel free to like, subscribe, and we'll catch each other again. And thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. Carl Brown Singh here. Peace out.